As the country that lies in a equator line, Indonesia is blessed with the fertile soil and an intense sunlight. Ironically, the country still needs to import some commodities to fulfill the needs, whether for communities' consumption or for industry consumption. In this segment, I would like to present to you some data about Indonesia's national sugar balance and some facts around it. The green one is the productivity or the production of the Indonesia's national sugar in 2017 to 2021, and the orange one is the consumption. As you can see, there is a huge gap between the production and the consumption. As you can see, the trend was also seems the same from 2017 to 2021. Communities' consumption that continue to increase and limited domestic production makes national balance of sugar experience with a deficit. To fulfill the needs of domestic sugar and stabilize the price, government every year must import sugar from overseas based on the projection of agricultural data from the Ministry of Agriculture. Domestic sugar consumption in 2017 reaching 5.07 million tons, while production only 2.47 million tons, and as a result, sugar balance having 2.6 million deficit consumption of projected sugar will continue to increase to 5.2 million tons in 2021, while production only achieved 2.48 million tons. So the deficit of 2.78 million tons happened in the 2021. So next data I will bring it to you, or I will bring you to see the number of sugar importation year by year. In 2014, the number of sugar imported from overseas reaching 3 million tons. In 2015 to 2018, the number keep increasing, but actually in 2016 holds the the importation, the largest importation number in sugar that was reached 4.8 million tons. Sugarcane farmers in Cirebon, West Java, disappointed on government decision that was decided to import more refined sugar this year. They say that such decision will slowly kill the domestic sugar factories, and it is possible that the farmers will leave the sugarcane commodities and switch into another plants. And there are only 2 sugar factories that are still operating until right now in Cirebon, West Java. If the government continues to ignore the fate of cane farmers and sugar factory sustainability, it will end the existing industry. And who are the biggest refined sugar importers? As you can see on the screen, Indonesia holds the biggest country that import sugar. Yes, the level is beyond China and United States. Based on Central Bureau of Statistics data in January to November 2019, sugar import achieved 4.6 million tons, or increase compared to the same period in 2017. That was 4.48 million tons. On such data, Indonesia is in the first place as the biggest sugar importer in the period of 2017 to 2018 period, with the import volume of 4.45 million tons. Indonesia surpasses China, which is in the second position with 4.2 million tons, and the United States with 3.11 million tons. And there are some opinion emerged towards the numbers of sugar import by the country. One of them came from Faisal Basri. We're going to check what was he said about this. He said that I am shocked that Indonesia has become the biggest importer in the world, as in for sugar commodity. Before it was not the biggest. We have gone through China and the US. Right now, based on the data from Statistical Bureau Agency, Indonesia consistently importing refined sugar. The increasing sugar imports happening since the President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono era. At that moment, the Investment Coordinating Board, or BKPM, is suing a lot of license for import of refined sugar. Faisal also expresses his concern on sugar price in Indonesia that is 3 times more expensive from the world's raw sugar price. In fact, the sugar imported in Indonesia is a type of refined sugar for the needs of food and beverage industry. But however, this refined kind of sugar is openly entering a lot of conventional markets in Indonesia. Such condition is, of course, disturbing sugar price stability in the market. And what are actually the reasons that causing the low productivity in sugar industry in Indonesia? Let's see the data. These are the challenges of the national sugar industry in Indonesia. The first one is soil fertility, that is facing the challenges. Farmers availability, irrigation system, that is also experiencing some challenges too. Technology application, climate change, and fertilizer distribution. And another reasons why the national sugar industry also having the challenges is on the off-farm sector. And based on the data from United States Department of Agriculture, or USDA, in 2018, productivity of cane plants in Indonesia only achieved 68.29 tons per hectare in 2017. This amount was lower than other countries like Brazil, that was 68.94 ton per hectare. Other than it, India is at 70.02 ton per hectare in the same period. Analysts said that other factors that affect the productivity of national sugar is the bad impact of weather, incompatibility between cane variety with available agricultural locations. The other thing is availability of manpower that are able to apply the techniques of cane cultivation that are right to be a causing factor. And Ilman added that fertilizer distribution that still needs to be improved efficiently, and also the supervision minimum on the use of agricultural subsidies. Ilman assessed the low level of this rudiment is not renewable from the age of sugar milling factories in Indonesia. From 63 factories in this country, only 40 between them have more than 100 years as their age. And so it is mapped, the challenges of the Indonesia's national sugar. It is feasible, it is solvable. All we need is a strong will with a consistent effort. And stay tuned on Market Headlines, because we'll be right back after the break.